Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video is what I meant to put up at the weekend, but then I did a different video, obviously, as you guys know. So this video is going to be all about how I annotate my books and like what I use and stuff like that. But before we do so, you all know how important it is to stay hydrated. So get yourself some water or a beverage of your choice because we need to stay well and hydrated. Okay, now that we've done that, and by the by, if you hear noises outside, there's men working in my garden at the moment, and they're making a lot of noise, so ignore them. Anyway, so how I annotate my books. Now, a little bit of backstory. I was never the type to really get into annotating, and I follow a lot of people on here that like to annotate their books and like highlight and stuff, and I was like, no, well, I would never do that. Like, I would never write or anything in my books, like keep them nice and clean, and for the most part I do. But then you know what, I just got into it. So I have some books here as some examples. One of the first books I really tabbed was Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. You guys know this is one of my favorite books of all time. We've got a lot of tabs happening in there, although I didn't really, it's not like annotated, like I didn't highlight or underline, like I just tabbed certain things. I think I definitely want to go back and reread this and annotate it like properly, you know, like highlighting and underlining and stuff like that. So this is going to be annotated to filth at some stage. Same with Simon James Green. Like, there's a lot, well, not so much in there. It's a bit messy because it's been up on a shelf. The things are a bit curled. And obviously, I'll go over what all of the colors like represent and stuff like that. But where these are concerned, I would just like tab certain things. I would never underline anything. Or did I in this one? I think I did a little bit in I think I did a little bit in this one, if I can find it, but not for the whole thing, just because after a while I just got really into the book and I was just like, you know what, oh yeah, I underlined a little bit in this one, but then I end up just getting really into the book, or I just get lazy and I'm just like, you know what, I'll just tab, but I'll not underline because I can't be bothered. But yeah, I started off just doing this, and then, hold on, I've got a lot of stuff here, I'll set that there. And then obviously I did my reread of Kingdom of the Wicked, and it's tabbed and annotated and highlighted and all of the things. Like, I'll try not to show you like exact quotes or anything, but like, look, it's all underlined and I wrote things, you know, well, I didn't really highlight so much in this, like I just sort of underlined and wrote things. But yeah, those are some books as some examples. Now on to what I use. I dropped a pen. But I'll show you them in a second. So this little pouch has all my pens and stuff in it. See, look, there they all are in there. That's proof. So I keep them all in here. I think that's technically meant to be like a makeup bag, but I have enough of those to open up my own shop. But here are some examples of like pens that I use. I use these. These are just like normal ballpoint pens. They all come in different colors. Obviously this one's pink, but obviously I have them all in every color of the rainbow. You know, like pink, red, blue, green, all of the colors. And I'll do the Beauty Guru thing so you can see that's the ballpoint there. You didn't need to see that properly, but for you stationery nerds, I'm sure you appreciated that. So I use these to like underline things. And I recently bought these Sharpies, these like Sharpie highlighters. Again, you probably don't need to see the tip, but I'm showing you anyway. So yeah, I got these. They all look like this. They all come in different colors. Obviously, I didn't want to get them all out because that would have been very messy. But yeah, these are the pens and that I use. I don't use the highlighters as often. I just use the pens to underline. But highlighting is honestly so much fun. Like, and on to the tabs. So I recently bought these. I just got them off of Amazon. Like I had like really old, dirty, crusty ones, but I used all those up. And these are new ones that I bought. Obviously, as you can see, a lot of them have been used in the last lot in the wee while that I've had them. But like these are just like sort of like standard rectangular ones. And this is what the full card looks like. There's all of the colors. You got blue, green, yellow, orange, pink, light blue, like a reddish color there, and purple. And for each color, obviously there's two different shades of blue there, but I use them for the same thing. So we'll start with blue. For blue, obviously I use for moments that like get me in the feelings, that like make me like feel sad, or like, you know, just get me in the feelings. Like if a character's going through something and they're thinking all sad and like, oh, woe is me, I'll use the blue. For green, now green I use for when like if a character says something really impactful, or if they're like say something really like motivational, or they're like gearing themselves up to do something, then I'll underline that quote or that little thing and use green. For yellow, I use for moments that like really surprise me, or for like plot twists and stuff like that. Orange is for moments that make me laugh. So when I was tabbing this book by Simon James Green, you can see there's quite a bit of orange in there. I mean, you can't really because they're all curled over, for goodness sake, from being up on that shelf. But I promise you a lot of orange tabs was used in that. Oh, okay. So what color did we get to? Oh, pink. Pink is for moments that are like cutesy, sweet moments. So like a cute romantic moment between a couple, or like a cute moment, like if our main character and their bestie have a sweet moment together, then I would use pink to tab that. And obviously light blue we use for sad. And for the dusty reddish color there is for when things get a little bit spicy. Wink wink, nudge nudge, if you know what I mean. And then lastly, purple I use for like if the character says something real sassy, or if there's like banter or everything going on between characters. I used a lot of purple in this. I don't know if you can see. I used a lot of purple in this because my favorite character in this is called Jax, and if you're unfamiliar with this, it's set in space and we follow like a group of space pirates, and one of the characters, Jax, is just the sassiest and just amazing, and I love him. I need to reread this like so bad. But yeah, so those are some examples of books that I've tabbed or annotated. You're actually on a pile, well, you are balanced on Once Upon a Broken Heart and Ballad of Never After. I've tabbed and annotated both of those. I never thought I would get into annotating again, honestly, because, you know, like I said at the beginning of the video, I thought that I would, you know, not be that girly, you know, like, no, I like to keep my books clean. I don't like da. But, you know, like, it's so much fun and it's so relaxing. Like, whenever I was like tabbing and underlining like this, I was having a grand old time. I was honestly having a grand old time. Like, I was just living my best life, surrounded by like the pens, the tabs and everything, and just like, it was just like, it was honestly almost therapeutic. Like, I just felt so relaxed and at peace, and you know, it just enhanced the reading experience for me, and I just love doing it now. It's just like, I'm a monster. The book that I'm currently reading at the moment, I'm not going to tab and annotate just because I'm unsure how I'm going to feel about it. And I only really tab and annotate books that I know I'm going to keep like forever and ever. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you like to tab and annotate your books? Like, do you write all over them? Do you highlight? Are you really messy? Or do you like to keep things nice and uniform and underline nice straight lines? Or like, just tell me in the comments. And I do actually need to get more of these tabs pretty soon, because I mean, I've still got quite a few left, but still, you know me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate every single one of you. All of my socials will be down below as always: Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thanks for all the love, by the way, that you've been giving me on TikTok. I really wasn't expecting it, but you make an old hag feel loved. I appreciate you. And subscribe if you have not already. I would love to get to 300 subscribers. So if you are new and you like what you see and you'd like to subscribe, I would appreciate it. So anyway, that's it for me. I will see you guys next Tuesday, because I'm working this weekend. So because I make videos every Tuesday and every other Saturday. Yeah. So that is it for me, lads. I'll see you soon. Bye.